Yo, 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 what's up? Pac-Man World Part 16 of my playthrough. Let's go ahead and load in. We're going to be taking on the boss of World 5. Whatever, like, the boiler room area is. So, I don't know if I've heard anything about this boss fight. We'll see. Again, I've mentioned before, but nothing's going to get quite as bad as the boss of World 2. That one was atrocious. That was bad. But anyway. Let's see. This is Chrome Keeper. Oh, we got stuff probably with the Chrome power-up. Chrome Dome. Huh. Okay. I've been magnetized. Cool, I guess. Get me out of here? Okay. I guess maybe you don't want to use that power ball too often. So how am I gonna damage this guy? That's... Something's counting down? I'm confused. There's a lot happening. Do I just hit all the buttons? Of course it's steaming at me. Yep, sure. Whatever. Okay, that's probably what I use the Chrome power up for. Is to not get steamed on. Yeah, because I don't think it's gonna go away. I think I do need to use the power up for that. That makes sense. I do have to try to avoid getting magnetized. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand it now. Yep, avoid getting magnetized. Ah, crap. Right, get me out of here. Ooh. Oh, that's just that. Okay. So I got all the buttons pressed so far. What is it counting down for? Oh wait. Does that mean like the buttons are going back up? Yeah. Okay. I have to press them fast enough. Okay. I mean, you know what? This doesn't seem too terrible boss fight. I kind of can understand the design going on here. I don't really need that health, but whatever. Ah, damn. Having to wait for that thing is taking a while. I think I'm gonna sacrifice a piece, yeah, just to get that done. Ooh. Alright. Well, I have to do this quite a lot more times, it seems. No! Oh my god. Don't drop me in. Oh! I thought that was like gonna be death or something. Alright, well I'm okay. And here, from Chrome Dome. That's... watch out. And that. Okay, I kinda get the design here. This is not too bad of an idea for a boss fight. Almost there? Got it. Yeah, there we go, that worked. Okay, if it's actually gonna take this long for each and every, like, part of, like, the boss's health, this might be a little bit of a long boss fight. I mean, I like the design, but this is probably gonna drag for a bit. If I have to do it that many more times. Alright, hurry up. They don't give you, like, a whole lot of time with this thing. You have to do a tricky jump just to avoid it on that narrow little path. Oh dang, I did not mean to do that. Whatever, I'll sacrifice. See if the health piece is still there. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh! He kicked it into the thing. Alright, come on. I need some more boxes. Alright, there we go. I think going this way... Oh, man. No. Okay, you can mash out kind of fast and you'll be able to get out. Going this direction kind of sucks because you're going along with it. On. It is worth it just so I don't have to press all the buttons again. halfway through. Ow. You know, that's fair. I guess I thought... Is he... Bro just dancing? That was funny. Looking at the design of that robot, like he looks... Definitely looks like... I don't know. I like how he looks. He reminds me of some sort of like old... I mean, this is an old PlayStation 1 game, but it just seems very fitting of the era. Just the character design. I know it's such a small thing to bring up, but I like it. Oh, I didn't get hit there. Alright. No, I'm at full health. I'm good. Oh, crap. Gotta hurry up. No! Mash out of it. I'm probably gonna need to take some damage, but whatever. Worth. Need to do it 2 more times. Oh crap. Hit the frickin' thing. Oh, that's a life. Cool. Alright. Gotta take 1 hit point for this. Fair enough. 1 more time. I think the only way this boss fight could be... One way that this boss fight could be just a little bit better is if it had like multiple phases or would change up in some way. I think that would be cool. Oh man. Yeah, I'm about to run out of time. I might as well just wait. So this one I get a full health. Did some of them have like multiple pieces? Or maybe the life? I don't know, maybe I wasn't paying attention. I don't remember if the life heals me or not. Okay, didn't hit the thing. Alright, this will be it. Maybe the way that it gets harder is the time limit they give you on pressing the buttons is tighter. Not that I really notice it all too much anyway. Yeah, there we go. And he's out of here. Oh, he's been decapitated. Wow, very brutal. I can't believe you decapitate a cute robot like that. It's insane. Alright, yeah. I think we're good to do the first level of the next world. I think that'll be fine. Because, like, not even 10 minutes in yet. Let's go ahead and take a peek at what the next world's got for us. 74% done. Making it through. The gate's gonna open up and we can check out what's going on next. Ooh, a little spooky. I guess this is it, huh? The final world. It looks all atmospheric. Got the wind blowing in the leaves. I guess that's Pac-Man laughing, I'm gonna guess. So yeah, nothing else after this. This is the last world. Let's go ahead and do... I guess this is 6-1, I would call it. Ghostly Garden. Kind of nice for a final world to be like horror themed. Alright, which way is the way forward? It's gonna be going right, okay. RIP. Does that mean I die here? Huh? Am I bouncing on something? I'm just bouncing on someone's grave? Okay. Cool, I guess. Wish I could tell what's going on down here. Wherever. Moving on. No, I didn't really need that. Power pellet. What if... Eat this ghost. Wait, it does something? It goes down here. Guess that's his resting place. Alright. Ow. Rude. That's a weird looking bat. It looks like that'd be an enemy from Spyro or something. Ugh. I don't have any fruit. Ow. I don't have any fruit yet. Okay, cool. Good for you. Cherry. Alright, good. Nice. Got him. Oh, I just realized the hill has eyes there. Where we have a power pellet? Oh, right here. I'm gonna get you. I don't know if it was intentional, but you know, maybe it makes some amount of sense that this is horror themed, considering that like Pac-Man's main enemies are ghosts, and ghosts are usually spooky. Although, you know, when you really think about it, like the ghosts of Pac-Man, like the traditional like ghost I was just eating there, like they don't really come across as spooky. They more so just they more so just come across as quirky, not spooky. What is going on here? What is in here? Strawberry. That's a strawberry door. Okay, good. Haven't gotten any letters yet. Maybe that'll come. I think I saw something down there, huh? I feel like I saw something. I'm just being crazy. I don't know what's the point of this. I mean, you could just platform back up the, right? You can platform back up these? Is that what I did a second ago? Oh yeah, I mean, you can. I don't know what the point of that thing is, but whatever. I'm so glad. Oh, nice. Love it. I'm so glad I figured out the weird quirk where I accidentally keep bouncing multiple times. I mentioned in a previous episode, if you guys remember, it's just that I would hold the jump button and release at a very specific time. See, like, if you, like, release it at the apex of your jump, it'll make you butt bounce again, which I don't quite understand the reason why they would do such a thing, but, I mean, hey, at least I finally figured out why it happens, because for, like, a long time, I was very mystified. I was like, why do I keep bouncing multiple times? Like, it really bothered me. Alright, they have a bell door. Blue ghost. It was like teal, actually. Where are we going? Oh, nice. We got the first letter, finally. Checkpoint. I'll go down. Just because I can. Galaga. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that was... I would have made that. I just jumped off of like a couple pixels of that thing. I would have made it, but whatever, it's fine. I don't know why that just made me think of Frogger going across like the whole area there. It does remind me, I do need to play some of the Frogger games. As stupid as that sounds, like I know like the original game's like very simple, but they made like a PlayStation 1 Frogger game that I should really give a shot. I feel like that game would be up my alley. I think that'd be cool. Heck, you know, maybe I could play on my channel sometime. Maybe. Oh, ow. I've been playing a couple games just on the side, just for myself, like not on the channel lately. I did talk in a previous part about playing Red Dead Redemption, but checking out some other stuff alongside it. Just smaller games I could just play for like, I don't know, a couple minutes, a couple hours, and that'll be that. Because like, a game like Red Dead Redemption will take like multiple hours to be like, it's one of those games you have to definitely sink your teeth into. But I've also been playing like some little pick up and play type of games where it's like you don't need that much commitment to them. Oh, watch out. What? How'd that hit me? Teleported back. I'm trapped. Oh, nope. Pink actually was stupid. I was expecting him to go near me, but nope. I'm gonna go ahead and eat him. Yeah, give me my points. So some games I've been playing that are like, I guess like lower commitment games. Ah, fuck. There we go. I've been playing a game called Mario and Wario. Not sure if any of you guys have heard of that. I mean, it is a Mario game, so maybe people have like looked it up and been like, well, what the heck is that? It was only released in Japan. I don't believe it was released in like European territories. Definitely not America, which I think is a little bit of a shame because I kind of like that game. It's I'm trying to think of how to compare it. So if you guys are familiar with the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games, that's the games where like it's So the earlier Mario vs. Donkey Kong games, like the original Game Boy Donkey Kong and Game Boy Advance Mario vs. Donkey Kong, those are like kind of like puzzle platformer stuff. Oh god, that was close. Those two are like puzzle platformer type of stuff. While as the series went on, it started to delve even further into like the puzzle aspect. I'm pretty sure, where it's like you're not even really so much like platforming, like directly controlling the characters. Like they have like the minis, basically is what I'm talking about, with the little mini Marios and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to come back with the fruit right there. But yeah, it's basically just like the concept of controlling the minis is what I'm talking about. That's just a little bit different. Mario and Wario almost feels like a precursor to that, because I mean, I guess the really deep, insightful story of Mario and Wario is that Wario's flying on a plane and just randomly drops a bucket on Mario's head, or whoever you're playing as, because they have like different difficulty options, where if you play as Peach, she's basically the easy mode, she moves the slowest, and then Mario's medium, he moves like, you know, average, normal speed, and then they have Yoshi, who's the hard mode, which I personally like to play as Yoshi, because Yoshi, I mean, I love Yoshi. That's the character I associate myself with. And then I don't know, it feels more challenging at a higher speed. I didn't miss anything up to this point, have I? I'm gonna go back a little bit just to make sure, or if I'm even able to go back. You know what? Oh well. I mean, I don't have any fruit, so whatever. Just continuing on. But yeah, Yoshi in that game is the hard mode. I think the reason as to why it wasn't ever put into other regions, like it was Japan only, it was a Super Nintendo mouse game. And the thing is, like with that accessory, is that it wasn't very widely supported, especially outside of Japan, so I guess they just thought, nice. Why is ledge grabbing such an inconsistent mechanic in this game? It's kind of dumb. Alright. I'm not gonna be able to eat those ghosts, but whatever. Fuck it. I feel like I missed something down there. Or, okay. I was gonna make my way back up anyway. I thought I was gonna continue on. But yeah, Yoshi's hard mode moves the fastest, and it's, like I said, reminiscent of like the mini Mario gameplay, where it's like you're kind of setting things up for like the minis. Well, it's similar here, where you're like setting things up for Peach, Mario, Yoshi, whoever you're playing as, and use the Super Nintendo mouse to control a fairy and like kind of manipulate the stage and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. The one thing I don't like about the game though is that it doesn't have a save feature whatsoever. It doesn't have a save battery, which around that time in the old like 90s and even like 80s, like having a save battery that just like saved your progress, it was a bit of a luxury, so not every game could have that. It would probably cost them more money back then. But the game doesn't even have a password system, which is like, they could have at least done that. I mean, playing the game's cool and all, like it has multiple levels, but they do take a while to play through. And it has, I think off the bat it has 8 levels you can play. I think it's 8 levels. But you can only play levels 10 and, well, 9 and 10. if you beat all the levels. But since the game doesn't save your progress, then you kind of just you can only play levels 9 and 10 if you what is it, like play it all in one sitting, which I mean, as we get older, we start to have less and less time to ourselves, or can't just dedicate and just grind away at the same game for so long. But yeah, the game is fun. I just wish I had a save feature. It's where like I didn't have to. I mean, to be completely honest, I am just using save states when I play through that game. Not like abusing it or anything, just making it to where it's like I just save when I quit for the day and I'll pick back up. Oh, awesome. Love this game's physics. Like, I literally touched that platform but just slid off. Game feels incredible. We got Crash Insane Trilogy vibes over here. We're just slipping off platforms. Oh god, wait, what am I doing? But yeah, just was that a save feature. Using a save state just to save and basically just like a stand-in for a save feature, basically. It's just make it to where I pick back up where I leave. It's just I think it's a little bit of a shame the game was never localized to America or anything, because here's the weird thing. It's not like they had to translate the game or anything. Like, the game was like, there's like no Japanese in the game, I'm pretty sure. Like, everything's in English. Like, there's barely like any text or reading to be done in that game. So that's the really weird part about it, is that it wasn't like they had to translate the game or anything. Like, that wasn't even a consideration. It's just maybe they just didn't see releasing a game like that as worthwhile, because like you can't play the game without the SNES mouse unless you use like a ROM hack, which there is a ROM hack out there that lets you use the original Super Nintendo controller, like the D-pad, to control the fairy instead of the mouse. So I mean, I guess if you really don't want to use like the mouse functionality, I guess you could do that, but you know, it's an unofficial ROM hack, so oh well. Maybe I'd have to see about getting it, because I do like the game enough. Maybe I'd add it to my personal collection. I don't even know if I've even mentioned that in any of my videos so far, but I do like to collect old retro games. I haven't really been doing it so much anymore, like the past couple years. I do have a lot of passion for these older games. I mean, I'm still playing them. I love them, but okay, awesome. Games physics feel great. Love playing old games, but okay, fuck, man, these games feel so bad sometimes. Okay, let's get over there. Whatever. But yeah, I love old games. I still do, but I'm much more open to emulating than I am than I was back then. I think it's just like the main thing was that during like the year 2023, I started to have like a lot of my systems break down on me. That kind of just like gave me like, I don't know, like a wake up call of like, damn, like all this old game hardware is just going to die. Like, it's inevitable. You know, I feel like I saw something down here. It's just, of course, I can't control the camera to actually see. It could have just been like the little mist, like the fog. Maybe I was confusing as actually having something over here. Yeah, that might be it. Doesn't seem like there's anything going on over there. Whatever. I'll just make my way back. Oh god, close. I really wish like there was like some sort of like auto tracking on like whatever, man. It's like, this just sucks. I want it to track, like actually shoot something. But yeah, during 2023 I had a lot of my game systems break down on me, like my Super Nintendo, for instance. I've been having one since like, I can't remember exactly, but I think it was like, I probably have to do the rev roll up here, huh? Okay. Cool. Alright. So what do I... I'm confused. What do I do? Okay. I'm mashing jump and just, I can't move. Or I just butt bounce up it. Okay, sure. Whatever. Just overcomplicating it, I guess. But yeah, my Super Nintendo started to break down in 2023, which I've been having that Super Nintendo since, like, I think it was... I got it when I was a bit younger, like I was in my teenage years. I think my dad had got it for me as a gift for like one of my birthdays. I think it was like 2014 or 2015. One of those years, but man, the Super Nintendo is such a... Oh, come on, no, don't do that. What? How... God, the depth perception in this game is so fucking... Alright, there. Got all the letters. And... should be it? Yeah, I already did the maze gameplay, so we're all good. I think that's everything in this level. But, yeah, I've been having that Super Nintendo for such a long time, and then almost like a decade later, I think it's one of like the graphics chips inside of it just started to die out. Like, it would do the typical thing where like the graphics like glitch up, and most of the time when that happens in older games, you think like, oh, like, maybe it's just the contact points are dirty, and that's what you would think. But oh god, this might be a little bit awkward. Have any more? This is gonna last a while. They gave me like a whole minute. Oh god. All right, whatever. I guess I got some stuff, but. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I'm not like super duper technical when it comes to like how the Super Nintendo is built or anything, but I think it's like one of the graphics chips inside that's responsible for outputting the graphics. It just stopped working. Like, either it stopped working or it's just like corrupted or something like that. I don't know, but it's a real big shame. And the thing is, like, I can't go about just easily fixing it because no one knows how to make those chips anymore. No one makes it. The only way to have that problem fixed is to just get a still working Super Nintendo, which it's almost like, how can I compare it? I was gonna say like the Xbox 360 like Red Ring of Death, where it's just like inevitably gonna happen at some point. I guess it's a little similar to that, but yeah, it's just I had some consoles break down on me, like the disc lasers of my GameCube and PS2, like they're just basically dying at this point, which thankfully replacing disc lasers are not as bad. Like those are actually much more common of a fix that's like, you know, able to be done, but whatever. I think it's about time to wrap this video up. I could go on more about my game console collection. It's just basically the point is I have some consoles that I've been breaking down, and it started to make me realize it's like emulation's kind of the way forward for playing these old games, because the hardware that they used to be played on, like, they're just breaking down, like they're getting too old these days. But whatever, is what it is. I at least still like really enjoy collecting. Like I still have like all like my old game cartridges and stuff. So anyway, World 6 Level 2 6-2 is gonna be next video. So y'all tune in next time. Hope y'all enjoyed, and see y'all.